Hello, Gemini. This is Lily Rose, and I'm here to do your general love reading for the month or mid-month August. Okay. Right off the bat, you've got. If it doesn't resonate, check your sun, moon, or raising. Okay, you guys. If it does, you can always contact me. My email below, and please like and subscribe. Thanks so much. Okay. So let's get started. Starting off with there's a decision, there's a choice that needs to be made, and this is your card, Gemini. Okay, the Lovers, absolutely. Definitely needing to decide, especially if you guys are dating. You've got the Hierophant, and this is all about going to somebody for advice on love, okay? Getting that spiritual awakening, right? Then we have the Strength in a bond here. So there's definitely some sort of, but I always get weirded out by that lady right there. Like someone's lurking in on their relationship and on their bond. And then we have the Ten of Pentacles. This is vulnerable in love, being vulnerable in love. Some of you, there could just be a marriage, and there could be a third party lurker for sure. Okay. But God, please give me clarification on the Hierophant. For those of you that are not married, there's just a really good connection here. This is amazing here, all of this. The only thing that worries me is that person in the background and the Lovers. Until I with this deck, I never like make a decision on what that's talking about until I throw a clarification on it. Eight of Wands, making time for sexual plans. Definitely getting more together on a spiritual level, right? And definitely could be getting advice on how to get here, how to get to that. Maybe there's a little bit of stagnation, when we get in a relationship, there's a rut. But if you're single, this is definitely starting to make plans to get out there again and see what's out there. Father God, please give me clarification on the King of Swords, please. Clarification on the King of Swords. Okay, King of Swords. This is all about looking beyond appearances and wanting real love and needing real love. And strengthening that bond. So you're definitely wanting to strengthen the bond with someone and make it sure that it's something real. Clarification on the King of Swords, please. One clarification on the King of Swords. Okay. And again, decisions. So for those of you that are dating, I definitely feel like there is a need to get back out there, make plans, start dating, get on the internet, do whatever you got to do to get yourself back out there, right? This is all about closing off and back and forth energy. And I feel like it's because there's a need to look beyond appearances. There's something real here. I mean, you have the Ten of Pentacles. Look at somebody for the inside, right? Not for the outside. And then we have this love is not lasting, and it's not always going to be perfect. You have to work on it. And there is a little bit of obsession, but I feel like it's just because it's super, there's this big, huge spiritual bond here for those. So, but there's definitely a decision that needs to be made here. Some of you are denying love because there is some sort of superficial things going on, or external, Father God, please give me clarification on the Lovers, please. Lovers, Gemini. Gemini, please. One clarification for Gemini. For Lovers. Come on. Lovers, please. Thank you. Okay, so there is this controlling energy, controlling behavior here. I see a little bit of obsession with that as well. But it's in and out energy with that Lovers, and deciding. But then you have the Two of Wands. So, like I said, don't want to be away from me. Some of either you or the other partner is like engulfed in you. And there could be that you could be, or they could be being like, oh, they're too needy or whatnot. But you know what? Something to remember as well is like some people like me. The first 6 months, I'm all about my partner. Not saying that I'm not after, but I'm totally engulfed in them. You know what I mean? And then once that 6 months kind of pass, I like my own time, and I like them to have their own time, right? But it's really important to get to know somebody. The first 6 months are super important to spend that time. So maybe not giving up on someone. Knight of Cups. This is a proposal of marriage, and some of you definitely could be being proposed for marriage. Sorry about that. Okay, so this is, like I said, this is feeling in love. There is a theme here. It's like feeling in love, but not wanting to dig deep, right? Not wanting to. It's either you or them. There's a fear of opening up, and there's also too good to be true, right? But there is this marriage proposal, so some of you could be getting married or could God have proposed to here, okay? Father God, please give me clarification on this King of Swords. Oh my God. Look at that. King of Swords again. So definitely some of you guys can be dealing with another air sign, Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra, right? And there's a decision that needs to be made. Okay, or you could be dealing with a fire sign. That maybe either you or them are only looking at each other from a surface level here. Father God, please give me clarification on the 10 of Pentacles, please. 10 of Pentacles, thank you. Okay, so you've got the 10 of Pentacles and you've got, I see two different stories. Some of you are leaving and some of you are staying, okay? Because the 10 of Pentacles is all about, being vulnerable in love and opening up. And there is this remembering that love is not always long lasting, and some of you are leaving. Some of you aren't giving up and you're staying, okay? And you're going to fix whatever, how should I say this? External factors or whatever materialistic ideas we have of how people should be or how relationships should be, right? You're going to work on it. Some of you are just going to leave. I want to draw one more clarifier for that. For God, please give me one more clarifier for the 10 of Swords. I want to clarify that 10 of Swords. 10 of Pentacles, please. I don't know why I said 10 of Swords. I want to clarify the 10 of Pentacles, please. Six of Cups. Okay, so some of you may be past love returns here. Okay, it's so hard for me to do it because it's so general, right? There could be some sort of gossip from a past love, okay? Or some sort of communication that's ended with the past love. I just had this on the last reading. But there's spiteful gossip here and there's endings. And there could be this dreams of an old love as well that you could be obsessing over, but it's ended. Or vice versa. Could be a little bit, like I said, a little bit of obsession going on here. Father God, please give me clarification on the Lovers, please. Clarification on the Lovers for Gemini. How can I help them? Thank you. So there's a new passion here, a new person. For those of you guys that are single and just mingling and getting out there, and there is this new passion here. There is this soulmate here, right? It could definitely be a fire sign. Gemini, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. And I've noticed that fire and air have been getting together a lot. And earth and water are getting together a lot. Could go both ways. This person from your past could definitely be a earth sign. Or if you have earth in your chart, they could definitely be an air sign. There's air and fire, or air and earth. Sorry, I'm just going to give you all this little bit of the scenarios. But there's a new beginning here. With the Knight of Wands, there could be trying to control the situation and there's a need to make a decision about this person, okay? So I hope that helped you out, okay, Gemini? God bless you guys, and I will see you in a couple weeks for my September readings.